Okay, sixth grade, today I'm going to demonstrate a few more dividing by decimals. This is basically what you were doing yesterday. A little bit easier because you're dividing by a single digit, but you still have to move the decimal over. So up here on the first one, remember you always move the outside decimal until it is a whole number. So this one we'd move it twice, so it would become a 3. So that would make us, we could erase all of this and we just have a 3 on the outside. Now you remember we moved it twice, so we come to the inside and we move it twice. The inside does whatever the outside does. The inside does not have to become a whole number, but the outside one does. So we do that, we move it up into the answer, and then we can just start dividing. So 3, we don't need to worry about these two zeros. 3 goes into 6 2 times, which is 6, subtract, bring down the 4. 3 goes into 4 one time, okay, subtract, that's 1, bring down the 5. And 3 goes into 15 5 times, and that is even. So 2.15 is your answer. Remember, you move the outside decimal until it's whole, and you move the inside decimal the same number of times as the outside. Okay, I'm going to erase this work here so we'll have space to do the next one. So we're dividing 0.5 into 12, and 12 is a whole number, so the first thing we have to do is we have to put a decimal to the right of it. So we're just going to put that right there before we start. We need to make the 0.5 a whole number, so we're going to move it over one place to make it a whole. And so we have to come over here to where the decimal is now, where we put it right after the 12, and move it over one place to make this a whole number. Or not to make it a whole number, but to move it the same number of places. Sorry, I made that mistake. So then we would fill in this empty place with a 0, move this decimal up into the answer, and now we can divide. I'm just going to erase this 0 and all of that. So 5 goes into 12 2 times, which is 10. Subtract and we get 2. Bring down this 0. 5 into 20 goes 4 times. And that's it. So our answer is 24. We don't have any extra places, so that's it. I have one more example here. So this time we are going to move the decimal on the outside 2 places over to make it a whole number, to make it an 8. So I'll erase this right here. So we moved it twice, so we're going to come in here and move this one twice. Move it twice and then move it up into the answer. Excuse me. Okay, so 8 goes into 8 one time, so I put a 1 above that 8. Subtract, and I get 0. I drop down this 1, and 8 doesn't go into 1. Every time you drop a number down like this, something has to go up on top. So 8 goes into 1 0 times, so I'm going to use a placeholder 0 there. You could even do that if you want, just to make it clear. Drop down the 7. 8 into 17 goes twice, so that goes above the 7. And then we have 1 left over. Drop down the 6. 8 goes into 16 twice, and that is even. So we have 0 left over on the bottom. So your answer is 10.22 on that one. Okay, so today you guys were wondering what my favorite candy was. And several of you got very close because I do like lots of candy, but my favorite flavor of everything is cinnamon. So my favorite type of cinnamon candy is, my picture didn't stay. How weird. I did a picture for you guys. Oh, I'm messing it all up. My favorite kind of candy is hot tamales. So that's what I like the best, cinnamon flavored candy, and like tomorrow I will get a cinnamon lollipop. Those are yummy. I'll see you guys tomorrow and have a good evening. Bye.